Connecting. Welcome, agent.
Okay, I'm hoping everything's working now. Okay, yeah. I'm hoping. Okay, so had some audio issues, not sure why. Guess I just had to unplug and replug again, but it took a while for me to figure out. Either way, hello, this is Chiak. We are back with Black Watchmen Season 2. And I feel like I really should open my patio door window because it is actually getting extremely hot. So just another slight delay here. There we go. All right. I think this is the first day of a slight heat wave. Either way, let's get on. Mission 27, too big to fail. Monitor the outputs of a major sigil manufacturing zone in eastern China to estimate their impact on the global trading market. Material design. Identify the material produced at the sigil-owned Chinese factory. Okay, we're gonna open this in the... Okay, so FRT3... Message contents. We are set up outside a factory and okay. Seeing a bunch of things. Everything is just not working today. Okay. There we go. We are set up outside a factory in the Pudong new district, known to be operated by a Sigil subsidiary. HQ has tasked my team with monitoring the facility in order to determine the nature of their operations. The factory is a large, nondescript warehouse with several smaller buildings attached. It is well guarded with an advanced security system in place. Based on what we have seen, there are between 100 to 150 employees who work 12-hour shifts beginning at 8:30 a.m. However, before major shipments, a smaller number of staff remain at work until after midnight. The nature of the operation suggests they create or refine a raw material rather than produce a finalized consumer product. We must first understand what they produce. My team has followed various delivery trucks that have left the factory all the way to their destinations. Here are the addresses within China to which the Sigil plant has delivered. If we find a similar product offered at all locations, noted we should have a good idea of the raw material, a good idea of which of the raw material is being produced. Okay, so we are looking the material that they're producing. So basically look at all of these to find Eastlake High Tech Development. Okay. What are the other ones? I should bring this closer. Block 15. You can find a similar product offered at all locations. Is the government of Wuhan going to Optics Valley? Beam of light to the optoelectronics information. Okay, I'm not sure. Is this just like, is this talking about development project in the area, or, because a lot of these pictures look like development images rather than actual. Maybe I should like say the product. See, because when I look at this is development zone, park zone, so it's not like a specific corporation. But the area where all the businesses. Okay, so Optics Valley of China, ultimate source. Oh, that's not. I was kind of hoping to lead. I mean, I'm wondering right now because we are looking for. I mean, this is about Optics Valley overview profile. In the meantime, we also need to look up other ones. So Block 15, Cao He Ding. Block 15. Hi, Windwalker. I just started recently and I had some audio issues, so hence why technically I started 5 minutes in, I think. 3 minutes something in. Okay, sorry, what was it? Block 15 Cow. I can't remember. Cow Hitting. High Tech Park. So right now I'm just gonna, because since these aren't specific businesses, we'll just bring up all their profiles, I guess, of the parks, the zones. Ancheng Economic Development Zone. Oh, come on. Okay, stop. Okay, I'm gonna want to double check that Ancheng that's spelled correctly. Might be different. See, I see Anqing. Okay. Either way, let's read for the first two that we've got. Because we're trying to find what similar product. We can find similar products offered at all locations. So is it like we need to look at what businesses are there? My worry about this one is because it's going to be recent businesses, right? Like, I don't know if a economic park or development park or stuff would like have specific types of businesses in their area. Besides, I mean, majority of them have something that says this one's high tech, this one says high tech. Okay, maybe, okay, there's just those first two that said that. Yeah, okay, so I guess I need to see. Oh, maybe it's okay. Wait. I need to zero in a bit more. Which one? East Lake High Tech Development Zone, Wuhan. So East Lake, Trade, Industrial Park, Fiber, New Optical Fiber Production Base, Research Center. Is a special custom supervision area functioning as a bonded logistics area and an export processing zone. Yeah, but I still need to find out. I need to find each location. Okay, I guess let's look at the overview for this one. This. Too bad they don't have a reject all. I don't know. So this one's just a simple. Okay. Cowhead. Oh wait, this is not the. Okay, sorry. I need to go here. Meantime, on-chain economic development. Like we're hoping that they have a website for themselves, unless for whatever reason, like. See, I'm getting different ones, but not. The closest one would be Anqing, which I don't know if that's going to be the case. What's the Huinan Hanhui? Wait, this is Anqing town. And this is something else. LAI Times? This is Hunan province. I'm not getting a hit on this one, so we're just going to jump to the next one, which is Block 175 Hongsong Road. I don't quite remember the Hong. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so they don't have a specific website, it looks like. I'm kind of curious. Solar. Okay, so these guys, this one doesn't have a specific website. Roy Solar Contacts. Our aim is to provide low-cost stabilization, easy-use solar products of our customers. I mean, so far this is the... I mean, I'll click this one just because. 775 Hong Kong Road, Trade, India. Okay. Let's see. We have Xinhua Road, New District. Wait, hold on. Xinhua. Probably put in the actual the new district, Wuxi, Jiangsu. So the first ones are nice, where like it seems to be like there's a company or real estate development or whatever that owns that particular park. And then the area, and so the companies lease whatever in that area. Is this it? It says high tech district, which makes me think yes. When she, I feel like I'm saying that wrong, definitely. Oh, economic development. What do you call it? Zone. I mean, I guess I need to also add LV Liang to iron it down. Okay, this one's still. Again, my main worry about this is that businesses come and go. So what are the chances that some of these businesses in operation is still going to be there? Has planned area 5 kilometers, which went to operation 2013. The proposed will build 9 key platforms. We'll build 9 key platforms for bonded processing and manufacturing, international biomedicine, cross-border business services, bulk commodity trading, bond stock exhibition. Zones will strengthen. Okay. This is okay. This is about more about the area itself rather than maybe businesses in the area. Do we have? Oh God, I don't imagine you're not gonna. There's no way you're gonna have a. Where is the Google Translate? Here we go. English. Park introduction. Should I be looking at the park's introductions, or should I just be looking to see what businesses are there? Development zone takes scientific and technological innovation as its guide, actively integrates into Shanghai's scientific and technological innovation layout, continuously consolidates the 4 pillars of scientific and technological innovations. Park industry. And again, I'm looking for the raw material that they identified, the material produced at the Sigil-owned Chinese factories. Okay. So we have recently independent hybrid energy storage project. Okay, well that's 2024 though. Guess how do you do the time frame stuff if I'm looking for news before a certain time? Because it's going to give me recent stuff, which is going to be one problem. A lot of this is about like solar. I'm seeing a lot of like energy. We got solar energy. Find the product and find the material. I mean, I don't know if I'm just seeing energy. I mean, it's like, have I actually seen them, or is I saw on a few of them and. International biomedicine, bulk commodities, stock bonds, foreign trade. Okay, yeah, I don't think this area of the site's really going to help. Optical fiber, customs area, in the free trade zone. Optics Valley bonded commodity expedition. New optical fiber production base research center. Again, how old are these? It's 2024. Also known as Optics Valley, signed cooperation, photonics technology, founded in 2012, research sales of special optical fibers as well as provisional. Okay. So far the only one I get for this one's like optical fibers. But again, this is news for in 2024, so that's kind of it's a questionable one for me. So can I, if I see more, can I like go all the way back? No. Oh no, if I go to the last page. Last page is still for 2024, okay. So the news doesn't go back that far. Okay, this one's the Shinwoo district. Shinwoo? I have Shinhua. Wait. Just the wrong one? Possibly. Hold on. What? Where's this one? I do not know what this one is. No, wait, really, what is this one? Shinwoo District Wuxi. I mean, I guess it's the Xinhua Road. Oh, I guess so. Yeah. This is the only one that I could find about with the decline. Tell us about your company. Okay, deny. Stop it. Easy use silver products. Okay, so this one specifically, I mean, right now I'm looking at specific business, but Block 175 is gonna have a bunch of businesses, but they don't have a specific. I don't know, maybe do I need to go to Google Maps with this one? Where's the maps? Or not. Or don't give me Google Maps. Maybe it's the comma that's throwing things off. No maps needed for this one. I mean, it's not even giving a result, so I still gotta remember I can also always try Google because I've been using Yahoo. East Lake High Tech Development Zone. If I can't copy and paste. The high technology development zones approved by state council. Okay, maybe I should just read this. Optoelectronics. Okay, so Wuhan specifically itself is a cradle of optoelectronics and telecommunications. So does it got to do with the optic fibers? Maybe. Okay, this one. Block 15. Cao He Jing. Kaohsiung High Tech Park. see, we got solar, something offshore, network operations, financial data, technological innovations. What is it's a 2-word thing that I'm looking for. Oh, I'm assuming I'm looking for if I'm looking at this. Assuming that this is all the... Assuming this is all like the things there. Okay. Back to the... I'm kind of curious. So far, because I've been seeing like optic fiber stuff, material for optic fibers. If that is a thing, fiber grading. Did I spell it wrong? Or should we type fiber optics? Does it matter? Here, let's say fiber optic cables. Okay, if you could tell me what the material is, though, not the... Here, I think a wiki is where it's gonna help me maybe a bit more. Oh yeah, and solar panels. Timu. That's the first thing. What? Okay, weird. Yahoo's the one suddenly giving me all these, I think maybe I need to also go to... Oh wait, how are solar panels made? Okay. I will take that. In the meantime... Manufacturing? Glass optical fibers are almost always made from silica, but some other materials such as... What is all of this? Chalcogenide glass. Okay. And what does solar give us? Key materials in solar. Most polysilicon comes from China, is made from sand. Most polysilicon. Glass makes up almost 80% of monocrystalline solar panels. What does that mean, though? Solar panels use tempered glass, aka toughened glass. Tempered glass is much stronger than standard glass and can withstand elements, including hail, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, the vital ingredient, polysilicon, only makes about 5%. Made from silicon metal, is a key material used to make solar cells. This is because of its semiconductor properties. Okay, will it go into more of the materials, or is it just... Here we go. What materials are solar panels made of? At least from this one particular website. Let's see, we have a single crystal, also known as monocrystalline solar panels, which dominate the global market. Do I want to click this and see where that takes me? Oh my god. Oh, here's the material breakdown. Okay, so polysilicon, aluminum, ethyl vinyl acetate, polyvinyl fluoride, polyethylene, tetrathalate, high density polyethylene. Does this click into anything? I'm not sure if I'm going to get something from this site specifically. I'm wondering if I have like, uh, okay, no, this is just giving us a lot about. Okay, I'm not sure if this is going to give us a material breakdown. I think this is one I'm wondering if I need to go to, I'm looking for like a 2-word thing here, right? Chalcogenide glass is a glass containing one or more heavy chalcogenides. Very... What? In particular, their low band gaps contribute to very similar optical and electrical properties. If I click on this... Okay, I'm gonna... I don't think I need these anymore. Hopefully I don't need these anymore. Oh, I accidentally got rid of the Google one. My bad. And then applications. Just wanted to see. Lasers, photonics. Nothing about if I type in solar. No, okay. Fluor is polyvinyl fluoride? We have that. It's just, if I'm looking at this, whatever is at front here is a very long name. It's quite lengthy, so... It's high density polyethylene. Plastic optical fibers. We have the silica. Is there something else that gives what materials are used in solar panels? What are solar panels made of? Let's try this website. Okay, I think this is like less of a actual polycrystalline solar cells. Silicon solar cells. Monocrystalline. Monocrystalline? Polycrystalline? Would any of this be mentioned in the optic fibers? Plastic optic fibers. I realized I didn't actually go down. Oh wait, I did not go down this entire list yet. There's still a whole... Oh, they just break down. Oh, I see. This one just breaks down. So it goes, like, these are materials, then it goes into silica, fluoride glass, phosphate glass. The actual, I guess, it's going to the more chemical makeup of things. Such as blah, 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 as well as crystalline materials such as sapphire, where's the... Polycrystalline, monocrystalline, glass layer. So really the only thing this one mentions is monocrystalline. Otherwise, the encapsulated material is ethylene vinyl acetate. Seals and protects the solar cells. I don't know where to trust in terms of this. Like, for all I know, it could be 3 words, and it just doesn't just doesn't hit the other end. We don't get all of it. But I don't think this even fills up for solar. It's a variant of silicon. Okay. Okay, if I say, oh, sorry, I should switch to the near silica. I was wondering if this will give me anything specific. If this could go away, if the glass can go away. Silica exhibits fairly good optical transmissions over a wide range of wavelengths, near infrared, low concentrations. I mean, this is I don't know. If I type in materials used in or is it whatever? Fiber optics, sorry. Other way around. Does it matter? Is it matter? Is there like supposed to be a specific way? Just wanted to see if we can get like a specific. No, it's either going to be an either or for that one. What is this? Are fiber optic solar lights better than solar panels? Oi. Okay. Get out of the. Oh no, I'm stuck in an image. Stuck in an image. Sorry. You have the words, but then you have like the image. I'm like, this does not match. It's like, we want you to click this because there's a hot girl in the video. How to integrate fiber optics with solar power for outdoor networking. Okay, so this is more about the combined. I mean, honestly, silica is the unprocessed material. But I'm not just typing in silica, right? Because, to be fair, the lady is pretending what looks like prospecting outfit. Like the Halloween costume of a, I don't know, it looks like one of those like, we're going on an adventure into the jungle. Intrepid adventurers. Where is it? As we search for efficient renewable energy, God, I need a drink of water here. Silicon, even with its flaws, applications. So this is a material and the applications of that. Polysilicon. Right now I'm just trying to figure out if silica, let's just type in straight into silica. Silicon dioxide, also known as silica, is an oxide of silicon. Again, I don't know whether to base. Oh, whoa. Like, I'm sure if I click this into the, because it's not gonna work, I figured, but Something having different names. The question for me is, how am I going to find these different names? Tetrahedral coordination, production, natural uses, sand casting. Elemental silicon. Process involve carbothermic reduction. Fumed silica, food, pharmaceutical, semiconductors. Primary silicon placed by other Heffen oxide. Hydrophobic silica. It's a defoamer. Okay, that's something. That is for something else entirely. Pure silica. Uses for fiberglass. Can be used as glass fiber for fiberglass. Silica aerogel. Okay, I don't think the specific one is not gonna get me. I need to go back to the. Fiber optics thing. Okay, if I just open up another one, then type in solar panels. And then maintenance. Okay, we need actual quality assurance, application, standard price, production, I guess. The production of PV systems. Okay, you're not quite giving me prices. You're not giving me materials. Waste and recycling, is this it? No, I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Silicon-based modules. Cleaning. Okay. Performance degradation. This one, it doesn't like break down its materials or anything like that. Theory and constructions. Okay, yeah, maybe. Module consists of large number of solar cells. Maybe I need to look up solar cells. I don't know. More so. See also solar cell. Okay, maybe I need to look up solar cells itself. I type in solar panels, so maybe I need to look up solar cells. Materials. Solar cells are typically named after a semiconducting material which they are composed. These materials have various characteristics to absorb optimal light. Okay. First generation solar cells. Okay, so first generation water-based cells are made of crystalline silicon. The commercially predominant PV technology that includes. So if I type in crystalline silicon, is that going to work? You can try. Nope. Okay. Will silicon even fit one S-I... Oh my god. L-I... Oh, silicon. That does fit. Okay, maybe I should be trying these ones. Monocrystalline silicon? Okay, we'll just copy paste from there. I don't know... Okay, there. There was a space at the beginning. No. Okay. Polycrystalline? If you see me, I spelled that right? Polycrystalline. There we go. Process of elimination. Okay, so I had it quite before. I just wasn't sure. I think I got confused because I wasn't quite finding it I guess I was seeing if these words would show up in the optic fiber part of this wiki here. But there's that. Okay, so moving on. Okay, contamination. Find a waste compound associated with the creation of the material produced by the sigil facility. Okay, is this going to be the same thing? Oh no, it's something different. Open up. Oh, so we're gonna close a bunch of these now. We can close the optics, but I'm gonna change it to google.ca. Okay, polysilicon, then we'll read this. Gonna close this one, then we'll read this. There we go. Okay, during our initial stakeout of the facility, we set up an infrared camera to monitor the personal movements within the factory. While we can see devices that create significant heat within the facility, we have not picked up anything that is nearly hot enough to synthesize raw silicon into polycrystalline silicon. The facility must be using a different process to synthesize the silicon. I will have my team take air, water, and soil samples of the surrounding area in hopes of detecting any byproducts or contaminants created during their production process. If you find me a byproduct of the silicon synthesis, my team will be on the lookout for it in our tests. Hopefully, these tests yield insight into the nature of their operations. Okay. So, I don't know if I just go to byproduct. Should I type in production byproduct? Oh yeah, I forgot that commercial production of solar panels, especially early ones, creates some fairly nasty waste. Save the environment by destroying the environment. Hurrah! Okay. Silicon production. Is this the same? Yeah, this again. It's just an interesting choice. As a raw material, I don't know. I'm curious. Does that actually get people to click on the thing? The girl in the unbuttoned shirt. Okay. Would I click on it if it was like a guy in an unbuttoned shirt? Used as a raw material by their solar lab coat. I mean, I don't think that's a lab coat. I think that's literally just like a shirt, a button-up shirt that's not buttoned up. It doesn't look like a lab coat to me, but then maybe it's just the coloring that's off for me. Okay. Anyway, manufacturing, here go, dumping waste. Due to rapid growth in manufacturing in China and the lack of regularity controls, there have been reports of dumping of a waste silicon tetrachloride. Normally the waste silicon tetrachloride is recycled, but this adds to the cost of manufacturing as it needs to be heated to by a very big temperature. Okay, let's. And out of curiosity, I want to click what is silicon tetrachloride. Any safety environment issue? That's what this. Pollution. Okay. Doesn't really say what the environmental effects are, but sure, okay. Going back to this. Did it change? I'm always going to be paranoid if it changed or not. Okay, that was a simple one. Then, manufacturing process. Identify the symbols picked up by the monitoring equipment of Falcon Recon Team 3 and find the name of the ritual being performed. It suddenly went from manufacturing to supernatural. And then this one is something else entirely. Okay. I am going to... Here we go, F2. Oh, whoop, clicked in too far. Okay. We witnessed a bizarre ritual in the facility last night. Our infrared scanners picked up a circle of approximately 20 people in the main room of the factory who gathered just before midnight last night. They began to chant, and then one individual entered the circle and began an incantation. Their voices were muffled by uncertain languages, neither Cantonese nor Mandarin nor English. None of my team recognized it at all. As the central figure continued their speech, a large image formed slowly above the group. Find it attached in this report. The following morning, another set of delivery trucks left the facility. I believe the ritual is connected to the production of high-grade silicon at the factory. If we can identify the symbols being used in the ritual, we may be able to trace it back to the ritual performed and get the name. Okay, and so this is the symbol? Got it. What are the chances if I put this in the ritual better be a prayer to the machine spirits who are working overtime? That's what the gremlins are for. Search image. Okay. Chaos star symbol pointed. Okay, so a lot of them just from the names Chaos Star. Okay, so in general, that is just the symbol of chaos. So I'm going to assume the various images, or the alchemies, you're saying? Alchemy symbols? And in my head, like, I recognize, like, you have, like, elemental symbols and stuff like that, but what else? Okay, what else did... But we're looking for a ritual, right? Okay, don't know what this is. Rituals and spell objectives and design in 8 magic, chaos magic. Don't know what I'm doing with this one. What is the... I should... Okay, in terms of what our answer we're supposed to be looking for... Oh wait, am I just typing in Chaos Star? Am I just typing in Chaos Star? No, okay. Just making sure. But either way, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-letter word and then a 4-letter word. Though it could be something star. Yeah. Beelzebub? I don't know why this is from Twitter. just looking down the list to see if anything else shows up, but for the most part, I mean, everything as a general name, what everything else is saying, everything's listing it as like a chaos symbol. Now, whether or not chaos magic. Oh, why did I click? Emerging in England in the 1970s as part of a wider neo-pagan and esoteric subculture, it drew heavily from the occult belief of artist Austin Osman Spare, expressed several decades earlier, has been characteristic in an invented religion, with some commentators drawing similarities between movements of Discordianism, magical organization within this tradition, including the Illuminates of Thanateros and the Temple of Psychic Youth. Psychic Youth. Founding figures of chaos magic believed that other occult traditions had become too religious in character. They attempt to strip away the symbolic, ritualistic, theological, or otherwise ornamental aspects of these occult traditions to leave behind a set of basic techniques that they believe to be bases of magic. Okay. Now, I'm looking for... Find the name of the ritual being performed. Oh, sorry, I didn't switch to my browser. My bad. So just typing chaos magic ritual instead. If this is going to help. I'm so tempted to click some of these images just because I'm like, what in the world is going on here? Uh-huh. Hermetic library. The chaos box. Sorry, this is like so much to look at. What's this one? I don't know, just because it brings me to the... Okay. Oh, what's this? Hello? Chaos, ritual chaos magic, or how to achieve results by doing absolutely nothing. I'm kind of curious now because some of any of these symbols match up with what we saw in the thing, the image. We have that says Saturn, but that's... No, is that Saturn? No, Jupiter's the 4. I think that's Saturn. This one here, I should say. Okay. I don't think this correlates with our thing, but... I saw symbols, I'm like, maybe it does match. Or not. I don't know. I could be putting too much in this. Okay, maybe that actually does match there, that thing that I'm looking at, but... Otherwise... But it's like one symbol of all the others, which do not. I'm just trying to figure out where do I... We're looking for the name of the ritual, right? Find the name of the ritual being performed. Is there any... Because it just says 20 people in the room when an individual entered the center, and then, I mean, I think this is more to do with the image that pops up. The only issue right now is that... Oh. The only issue right now is that the, I don't know what... Oh, I shouldn't, you know what, I have not tried Google yet either. Ooh. Black Watchmen error, the question asked does not match the document? What? Oh, okay. Should I be looking at the spoilers to see what's going on there? Assuming that is what's happening. We're the opponent. We're mission 27? The question is looking for the ritual. The document is looking for the symbol. I mean, we got the symbol has to do with, like, chaos or something, right? But my attempt to type in ritual just does not seem to help. Like, this symbol specifically without the... Oh, okay, without the, without all the other symbols surrounding it. Okay. But, I mean, either way, I'm just trying to, like... I very much may have to have looked this up anyway, to be honest, just because I'm not getting a hit. But the question is, maybe I'm not getting a hit because these symbols aren't, like... It's just getting the star itself, but it's not actually getting the symbols, which I don't know if they are involved. What is this? Example? Because we saw the answer, but I can definitely say I have not seen it anywhere. And it just could be a matter of, like, what my search results are. Okay. So I'm curious. So we know fortunately, I do not know how it's supposed to come across this at all. Chaos Matrix. What in the world is this? Okay. So were we... Okay, maybe it has more to do with the number of people? Because I guess a symbol maybe was just supposed to line up to the chaos magic thing. Because in this document, it talks about there's approximately 20 people. Google image? What? Where is it? No, wait. Where did I put it? Or maybe not. Did I accidentally close it? Oh, I must have accidentally closed it. For me, right now, it's just like... Chaos Magic. If I put type in Chaos Magic Ritual... Goodreads? Why is that image in Goodreads? Applied Chaos... I don't know. At this point, it's just trying to see... Sessions Workshop. Okay, not quite what I'm looking for. Pinterest. Yeah, so right now, like, I know we saw the answer, but it's like, I'm just trying to essentially backtrack to figure out how was I supposed to come to this, or how could I have come to this. This is, so far these blog post ones don't really match up. Yeah, there's like, there's no, these ones don't have anything to do with the images. If I go to images here, so I'm wondering if me typing in ritual, but right now I'm looking at Yahoo, but because if I typed in Chaos Magic Ritual, do any of these specifically say the vortex, right? Hermetic Library. Doing absolutely nothing. Okay, that's the one that I was looking at before. Oh wait, what the hell? Is this it? Oh. Can I view the page? There just says chaos symbol, but we don't really have a... Okay. We need reverse image search from this one specifically. Because I reverse image searched the original image that we received from the Black Watchmen. Unless I was supposed to go further down the line. And if we... view image, if I try to use this one instead. Oh, hi, regulator. Interesting. It mostly just brings up specifically the chaos symbol thing itself, and not include 14 results not available. What the hell? I mean, I guess the only option technically if I was... Yeah, interesting. Like, mostly, this will just bring up the... So far, I got hit with Setem, Heb, and Vortex, right? I'm mostly just getting the chaos symbol itself. Okay, back to the... Yahoo. Okay, so far, this image is the only one on Yahoo that's like exactly like the one in the document, just less infrared. I'm just kind of like, I've yet to see a hint of the wording of vortex right without, if I do the Google images, yeah, my problem is I just don't want to all come across vortex right, which I know is the answer, but which just we're trying to figure out how it's supposed to come across the answer. Apparently you're getting it, Windwalker, but my search results. Sorry, I saw the Yu-Gi-Oh! If I just type in without ritual. Okay, that's Amazon Images. Marvel database. Mainly I'm getting like book titles here, which if they are connected with Amazon anyway, then it would make sense. What do you mean it's not? Are you talking about like the vortex right? But I'm trying to figure out, because the only reason why I know about vortex right is because of the walkthrough here. So I'm trying to figure out how was I supposed to get to vortex right from just knowing about the chaos magic symbol. Because my only two search terms were chaos magic and chaos magic ritual, but I have not seen in any of my searches, I hadn't seen anything about vortex right. Like, it just has not popped up at all for me. On the Wikipedia, do they have anything here as a... I mean, if I type in... No, okay. So Wikipedia wouldn't have got me to vortex right. I'm just really trying to figure out how I could have got to vortex right without typing in vortex right. Because nothing's popping up for me. If I say to perform... Sigil magic? Yeah. So this is the issue. I just do not know how I could have got to vortex right from chaos magic. Because it just does not pop up for me as an example of chaos magic. Arrangement of cigarette butts in an ashtray. Sorry. You know, if I go into this, how do I off? Reject all. Here we go. Okay. Now, oh wait. No. Okay. So yeah, that's the. I don't know how I could have gone to this without using the walkthrough. Because knowing the symbol involves chaos magic doesn't mean anything. I don't know if this is like a specific search term that I was supposed to be using. in order to... I just don't know how I could get Vortex right from my search of chaos magic itself. See, and you got the hit from reverse image search from, because I'm using TinEye. Maybe, I don't know if you're using a different site, but that hasn't come across for me, unfortunately. Like, this is the image, the clear image that I got from that one Pinterest post. I know, I guess like for this one, I would have to, go down the entire thing until I found all 99 pages of this. Is the only thing I can think of how I could possibly come across Vortex right. Like, I went all the way back, but because even I went to page 3, because so far my search results from the reverse image search are just specifically the chaos symbol itself, but not the actual name that says the Vortex right. Yeah, I have no idea how I could have gotten to that result. I just don't know what search term or it could just be my own algorithm with my search engine. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of. Google's the same thing. Google's actually less helpful in terms of images, because then it's going to start giving me like, maybe this one, rituals and spells. No, this is about book. Okay, so that's just specifically about book. Yeah, a lot of them are just like from the Google side of things. It's like a lot of book readings and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm at a loss of how I could have gone to this result. I mean, maybe it's just the so much more information came to the Google search that it kind of ended up messing up the results. That's the only thing I can think of. Cause yeah, the Vortex right just does not pop up, unfortunately, unless I was willing to watch. I have no idea. I literally don't know. Okay, well, according to this, Vortex right, don't know how it's supposed to get to that answer. Maybe it's just the passage of time has changed the way the search algorithm had worked, and so this ended up being pushed down compared to other things, in Google side, other books of people writing about chaos magic, so they're going to want to pump those out for a consumer basis.
The Sigil facility is using occult and rift energy to manufacture complex materials. They're supplying some of the major producers of solar technology in China, which is a multi-billion-dollar business. Their advanced use of high-frequency trading algorithms means that Sigil is tightly integrated in the global financial markets, and any direct move against Sigil could cause a global financial crisis. We must find an alternate means of hindering their operations.
Okay. So, we're on the last set of missions, Black Bag Operations, Mission 28. A Sigil facility is using Sigil magic. They're being on the nose about it, but no one's gonna think business is gonna be doing that. Mission 28, Covert Compromise. Track a truck that is connected to the Chinese Sigil facility and find their delivery location.
A black project is a highly classified military or defense project. unacknowledged publicly by the government, military personnel, or defense contractors. Examples:
In our first strike against Sigil, we're planning to infiltrate the R&D department to gain intelligence and damage some of their capabilities. The Sigil truck we're tracking out of a Chinese plant was lost on the way to a suspected research site. We need you to investigate and get our team into that facility.
of U.S. military aircraft developed as black projects include the F-117 Nighthawk stealth attack aircraft and the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. In the United States, the formal term is Special Access Program.
Okay. So, this one just has 2 missions. I say just, but for all I know, things could be really crazy here. There's still veteran difficulty. The next 2 are where it gets to hero difficulty. Broken paths. We lost track of a sigil shipment we are following. Find the building where it was likely to head into. Okay, it's gonna open this browser. Right away, I'm looking at least 3 letters. 3 words, sorry, 3 words. So, okay, I'm just gonna find the building where it's heading. Okay, so we're trying to find where the building was heading to. Okay, we're just gonna switch to this. Tracker Barb was unable to connect and upload data after reaching a point within Taiwan. The tracker may have been discovered or encountered a technical error that proved fatal. Our team is performing diagnostics now, but the data provided so far should be enough to obtain a solid lead on the facility. We recommend that you search the area for places that are hidden from public location services. It's likely that whatever facility Sigil is hiding their research inside will not be in plain view, so we advise reviewing the sources that list blurred, obscured satellite locations, possibly with government connections. Okay. Oh. It just won't let me download this. Okay, I'm getting... Okay. Sorry, it's just like my web browser will not allow me to download that file that's provided by the by the thing. But I technically need to download the file, so what do I do? What is a GPX? Okay. I do not know. GPX? What's GPX? GPX is just the tracking. It's just as a file editor. Using Google Maps. Okay. We can use a GPX file in Google Maps. Is there one that does not... How do I open it? Yeah, that's the question. No, seriously, how do I open this? How... Okay. Oh wait, there's a file viewer. So if I... Cannot display elevation profile. Okay, that's fine. If you could, if this could go away. Oh my god, this is honestly really horrible. I can't. Okay, we found a way to see the file, but like, this takes up like half the screen. It's insane. You don't need to do that. Okay. Sorry, what's the difference? Green and red. Where's the starting location? Where's the starting location? Is green the starting location, or is red the finishing location? Right. Well, sorry. What am I? Okay, what's the thing again? The tracker may have been discovered or encountered a technical error that proved fatal. Our team is performing diagnostics now. We recommend that you search the area for places that are hidden from public. It's likely that whatever facility is hiding their research. So am I comparing this to Google? And seeing what sort of blurred image I'm going to be getting? I just kind of wish I knew from this GPX tracking thing, is red the starting location or is green the starting location? Because then I can just end to the final destination, right? Okay, looks like New Taipei. Or, sorry, Taipei. Just based on, there's the airport. Wait, oh my god. Okay, I need to bring this closer, otherwise I'm going to go insane. I really hate, like, why does this have to be, this does not need to be half of the page, right? That's annoying. That's really annoying. Oh wait, I see another airplane symbol here. So maybe this is the end the start. It came from an airplane and then... Is that an airplane symbol? Looks like it. Okay, so maybe my end location is actually up here. Okay. So just going by the river, is this split off here, right? Maybe. Looks like it. Okay, so we have, there's a museum there, and we see a museum symbol. It's a bit further down. I mean, oh yeah, so it's, okay, sorry, it's way, it's more closer to here. I imagine we'll be able to know what these historical landmarks are. It's between two major bridges, I would assume. Or should I just look up specific? I mean, there's no way I'm going to be looking up with the name itself. Hiding the research site will not be in plain view. Will not be in plain view. Wait. I'm trying to decide now because here it's like it looks like a very busy. It looks like a very busy residential business area, which makes me now think the green is the end destination. The airport here. You know, that does look like an airport. I'm like literally trying to base this on the path of the of the. Like, how does this river look? Is it the same? Kulang River splits off. Does it split off? And on my image, it does not split off. Yeah, so there's that dip. The dip is up here. Oh, okay, here we go. And here's the split off that I was looking at. One, two, three, four. Fortunately, it's going to be anglicized in a more pinyin, and this one's the characters, so that's not going to help me at all. And then, like, there's a landmark here. 165, 118. I'm hoping those numbers can help me in some way, but Mm, 170. We have 118 here. 615, 118. Okay, 615. That just runs along the entire end here. Okay, 829. I know I saw an 829 here. Did I see an 829? $829 here. So, this restaurant here? I assume this is the place where it was stopped at. Now again, not sure if this is the end goal or the... I mean, because the airport, what can we do? Okay, hold on, let me... Tracker, bar, blah, blah. I mean, so we advise reviewing sources that blah, blah. We recommend that you search the area for places that are hidden from public locations. I mean, I think the thing stops here. I'm assuming it's like around here where the GPS tracking. I don't know if there's a way to like put this into Google Maps. That would probably have helped, but I have no idea. Okay. Try and look at this again. I don't know. It's like, yeah, the Oh, this is as far as I can zoom in? Okay. Well, I'm sure I got the road right. I just wish this part... Is there a way to, like, get rid of this so I can see this on an entire map and I don't have to... It's such a limited view. It's really annoying. I mean, this itself isn't a road, so I think what I'm looking at in terms of... I think this is it right here. So, like, do I need to place myself? Wow, okay, someone's got a loud car. And I'm looking for, again, find the building where it's likely headed to. Where it was likely... Okay, so wait, that's just where the tracking stopped. So I want to continue down this road then? We're just following the road? I have to assume this is the end point here. So where can it go now? Where can it go now? I mean, the way it was going down... Oh no. Back. Find the building. Can I go back to... No, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, I do not know how to go back to the non-street view. Here we go. Like that. Is there along this way? I mean, I'm trying to see if there's like a blurred building, right? But we're trying to figure out where the building was headed to. I don't know how close nearby this is going to be. I am under the assumption, because this is like the busy area, because the other point was just an airport, so I would have to assume that is the starting point. So somewhere around here. So I was trying to follow... It's weird, the GPS literally... I mean, unless I'm hoping I'm looking in the right area. Actually, no, we have this road that goes down here. Like so. We have a confusing mess here. Okay, so I think... Okay, I feel pretty confident that, like, it's here where the tracking goes kaput, right? Now it's just a question of... Oh yeah, and then we have this crazy thing here. So now it's just a question of finding out where it went. It's likely that whatever facility Sigil is hiding their research inside will not be in plain view, so we advise reviewing sources that list blurred, obscured... Okay, wait. Reviewing sources that list blurred, obscured satellite locations. Maybe that's what I need to look up. I'm not in the house spell satellites. I'm just like, my brain's like, nope, don't bother trying. Apparently there are sites that do that. Wait. It's in Wikipedia. Okay, there's an entire Wikipedia list. So I'm Asia, but then we mostly get Indonesia. Where? Huh? That's not a list of... Psh, barely anything. Excuse me. What kind of list is this? Okay, Wikipedia's no go. Taiwan. I might want to specify Taiwan. Not quite. Get rid of that. I suppose it's Taiwan's military secrets. I'm kind of curious about this news article, I'm not gonna lie. Google spills the beans on reveals Taiwan's secret military bases. That's a big oopsies. That's a big oopsies. Taipei. Oh, maybe we should, instead of saying Taiwan, I should type in Taipei. Okay, this is about the article itself. If I type in... Oh, Taipei... Did I spell that right? That does not feel right. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, totally spelled wrong. It's A. It's like... I mean, this keeps talking about satellite failures, but I'm looking for... With missing or unclear data, unfortunately the Wikipedia is not the full list. Where is this? We advise reviewing sources that list blurred, obscured satellite locations, possibly with government connections. Yeah, type in list. News source. I'm gonna look up this just to see, but what the? I don't know if it's gonna say no. No, okay. Taipei and stuff does not show up, then there's no point. I mean, unless I need to specifically. The problem is the news article isn't gonna list every single thing that's been exposed, but. My Google Foo is not going to be working so well here. Unfortunately, this doesn't give us anything. We know it's a building. Get rid of list. Where's facilities in South China Seas? Not quite what I'm looking for. Okay, this is talking about the islands. So, even if unfortunately there's like this list, I don't know if this list is even comprehensive or not, right? Because all of these ones are in Indonesia, and they have like North Korea and then Israel, Palestine, so I don't know what list they could be talking about, because for me it just does not seem to exist. Maybe I need to go Google. Rather than Yahoo. Oh wait. Okay, that's just gonna. So if I type in Taipei. Okay, this keeps talking about the South Island one, the South China Sea one, the islands, but we're not looking at that. Oh. Man, I even specifically type in Taipei and it still gives me this listing. What are you talking about, AI? Am I spelling Taipei wrong? Possibly. Oh no, sorry, this is the wrong view. Can probably get rid of this thing here. Yeah, it's just gonna keep asking about this one article, which is not what we're looking for. Okay, wait, hold on. Google in the Xindian district in southern part of Taipei. But these are bases, right? They were talking about a building. Patriot missile bases. Unless when they say building, they mean this. It reported that Google's new 3D maps feature three-dimensional terrain, 4 major cities in Taiwan, Taipei, New Taipei. According to several media, to blur images of its most sensitive military sites. Defense infrastructure at the National Security Bureau and the military intelligence. Doesn't quite say where. Like, I know right now, where I got this in Google Maps, this is, I believe, Taipei. Xinlin district? Unless that's what they're going for. But that wouldn't make sense, would it? Because this thing was traveling through that. It came up. Okay. Satellite 3D maps reveal classified Patriot missile bases in Taiwan. New service by Google Maps. Higher quality 3D maps. Accidentally reveal blah blah blah. 3D maps revealed classified Taiwan's Patriot surface-to-air missile SAM bases in Xindian district in the southern part of New Taipei City. The South China Morning Post reported major terrain for 4 major cities, Taiwan, Taipei, New Taipei. According to several media posts, Taiwan is in talks with... Where specifically are we? This is Taipei, New Taipei. We're on like the northern side of both. I'm assuming Taipei because we're across that river, but Xinlin district. It's a sports ground. Because the tracking stops here. High Administrative Court. Would they be going across the bridge? Again, the going across the bridge doesn't make... They specifically crossed from here. They went up across this river. And then... Like, they came up across here, went here, and now going down this way. I would have to assume it's nearby. Gets a side mention that's easily missed. Oi. Okay, again, this is about the small island. Oh, reason why Taipei keeps showing us because the location of the reporters would be in Taipei. That's why that keeps popping up. China built a mock-up of key area in Taiwan's capital city, desert training. Okay. Well, this side I won't be able to look at anyway because it's blocked. So sorry, the way this headline, Taiwan's darkest military secrets revealed. Type in the darkest. I think the darkest is weird addition to put. It's just military secrets. I'm not sure if saying a darkest military secrets is really gonna. I mean, obviously, I think they're just trying to put a negative spin on it, but it's like they have Sam. That's what it is. That's their darkest secret, apparently. Okay, again, that's about the secret island base. Again, the business insider thing, but I don't think I'll be able to look at that. Oops. I'm just annoyed because this thing's saying like, so we advise reviewing sources that list blurred, obscured satellite locations, but I can't find that list. I glazed over it? Where? You mean in one of these things here? South China Sea facility. That's South China Sea. Taiwan defense analysis. Reviewing requests from Taiwan to blur satellite images of the government's chief. Again, that's about the island, not in Taipei itself. Four-dimensional terrain. Okay, for some reason this one's talking about Tibet. This is the Australian broadcasting thing. Why large? I mean, this is saying why large swath. See, I'm looking for something like this, right? Where we literally cannot see the building, but okay. Secret military complex, but then we need a building name. That's the thing. Because this thing here, it said, find the building where it was likely headed to. Unless it's like, when they say building, do they mean the base? Find the name of the base it was heading to? No, that's a school. A primary school. Primary school is a huge facility. In one of the previous articles. Was it an article I clicked on, or was I just scrolling over the headlines? Okay, this is about the dispute from the islands. which it's not Taipei. The verdict was rejected by both Beijing and Taipei. That's why that one shows up. Okay, and this one's something about Taiping Island. Is this the Daily Mail one that I keep seeing? Defense missiles. Google Maps, otherwise stunning 3D renders were revealed on Wednesday, leading to island residents on the flurry of searches for landmarks such as capital's Taipei 101, where Google has its Taiwan headquarters on the 73rd floor. What? Why is detailed satellite images of Google's new 3D map exposed location structure of the self-ruled islands classified, look at the SAM in the Xindian district in New Taipei? But that's like, that one said this was in the south side of New Taipei, where we are on the northern end. Because the problem for me is like, so what, this truck goes through New Taipei. So like New Taipei is over here, so this facility, whatever, is supposed to be on this side, but it goes past on the river upwards to the northern side. So that's why I'm ignoring that. Oh, I was just talking about something else. Oh my god, there's like screaming children outside. Facing national security threats. Okay, this is like one that I clicked on. Okay, so something I clicked on before. The only one I mainly remember is this one. I don't think this one I could even look up because the Business Insider blocked it. I mean, really, this is just the only other thing I clicked on. I don't think I clicked on that many news articles, did I? Patriots use the 5 nations, accepted, blah blah blah. Show that Taiwan already recently ordered according to several media talks, sensitive military sites. Okay, can you tell me which article that was that I clicked on? I don't remember clicking on that many articles, but... Wait, this isn't back. What? How? This one? Where? Reveals classified Patriot missiles in Taiwan. Okay. I mean, this is talking about the Xindian district, but problem is that's nowhere near where this GPS... Like, it does. I don't get why the vehicle would drive past the Xindian district. It gets a side mention? The South Morning China Post has reported that Google's new 3D Maps features three-dimensional terrain for 4 major cities: Taipei, New Taipei, Taoyuan, and Taichung, including areas with classified Patriot SAM sites. According to several media reports, Taiwan is in talks with Google to blur images of its most sensitive military sites that have been accidentally revealed to the public through its latest 3D rendered maps. Defense infrastructure at the National Security Bureau and the Military Intelligence Bureau were also revealed in... Oh, are you talking about National Security Bureau and Military Intelligence Bureau? Where are these located then? If I can remember where this... That's all the way up there. No idea why I was turning down. And the other one is... Oh, I'm sorry. Taipei? Is this not gonna give me... Oh, it's just like straight up, you cannot search it. Well, that makes me think that's it. If I can't even find it, it's just like, no, you can't look this up. It's just like, you straight up, you cannot find it on Google Maps. Did everything switch? I mean, we'll see. No? Okay, it wasn't that one. Okay, how about the other bureau? Okay, so the... Wait. That is not what... National Security Bureau's over there. Fulin Bridge. And it was going down this way. I guess it was trying to access this road? That's the only thing I could assume. That or they were taking a stop for food and then decided to go the rest of the way. Okay, so it was way... I thought it was like somewhere closer by. But it's like just way farther away. I'm also assuming traffic is probably murder. Unfortunately with this one, it's like, because they... Clearly from this document here, sorry if I bring it back, they're saying, so we advise reviewing sources that list blurred, obscured satellite locations. Unfortunately, I could not find the list at all. The only one was one from Wiki, but then that didn't really have much. But okay then. Moving on, I guess. Alright, there's another mission to this. Access granted. We gained access to the site and found an entrance to the Sigil Research Facility. Read the report and get the door code from the report. Just that? Read the report from the door code? Okay. Hold on as I... Actually, you can see me do my cleanup here. What's this? This, I'll keep that. Google. I can close down this one. Okay, so 19.4. After reminding several messages from the guard's phone, we identified one that is likely to yield the door password that the strike team needs. You can find the content below. From to daily door code. Keyword A Omega code HNNGOH. For something. I don't know what that means. If you require additional support in solving this passcode, we have notified Omicron units and they are willing to provide analysis from subject Omicron. You will need to send a report request by reviewing the template at archive SO91LA. SO91LA. Wait, does the caps even matter? No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. And sending the following data to Omnicron, which, oh god. Okay. Can I just read this here? There we go. Omnicron unit request format. The Omnicron unit is an experimental unit that is tasked with assisting analysts and field operatives in breaking into secure areas. They have ability to provide advanced intelligence when technical options or traditional information gathering prove to be ineffective. Send the email to the unit's covert request address in the format below. Subject, OU mission request, insert date, body request for assist in operation ID from commanding officer, insert officer name. Description of situation is as follows. Do I actually have to type in the description of the situation? Uh-oh. Okay. If you require additional support in solving this passcode, we have notified Omnicron unit. Review the template. Operation ID, commanding officer, Agent Horace. Insert date? The insert date one is kind of like, what? Unless I'm putting the date. Is there a date on this? No. Unless they just want my date, today's date. Request for assist in insert operation, insert officer name. Okay. I don't know how. I don't even know where to begin with this template. If it was just this as one thing, but then this like explain mission, I'm like, do I have to? Do I have to? Is that going to screw things up for me? Okay, what is this? Contents, daily door code, method 4. We have the keywords. I don't know, just like 4 square. This is where I wish I could possibly copy and paste this. I mean, I guess I have to do the operation thing. Which, if that's the case, I'm gonna have to switch away. And then I'm gonna have to do... Hold the buckle. Listen, I just do not want to have to change my password again. Okay. Excuse me as I have to... I go through this entire process. Oh. I mean, at the very least, they're unique passwords. Like, this is the only thing that has the password. But... and so nothing else, just absolutely nothing else is... Okay, thank you. It's very loud now. No. Okay, Google's like, can you do all these other things? Set a profile picture. It's like, no, Google, I really don't want to right now. Stop asking. Okay. So, I even deleted... Actually, can I just clear my clipboard altogether? Clear all. Here we go. There we go. Clipboard cleared. Nothing's gonna happen, right? Nothing is gonna happen. I think one thing I do need... Okay, so... Oh, because it's gonna be terrible. Omnicron... Omnicron? Omnicron? Cron. Quest. God, this is where I wish I could press tab. At gmail.com. Okay. The subject matter, let's see. Oh, I wish, okay. OU mission request. I'm assuming today's date. Do you care what format the date's in? Because I don't know. June. Do you care? Yeah, actually, do you care what format the date's in? I don't know. Like, it's the insert request thing that's like, do I have to do this? Okay, request for assist in. What the hell was the... Oh, where's the lock stock? I don't know if it needs to be capitalized, but we'll assume. I'm sorry, did I spell assist wrong? It's like you have done... No, don't... It's like, do you mean assistance? From Commanding Officer Agent Horace. Okay. From Commanding Officer, and then Agent. Okay. Do I really have to explain the mission details? Description of situation is as follows. See, here's the problem. I cannot copy and paste from this. If I could just copy and paste, great, right? But I can't copy and paste from this. So, like, how the hell do I write this? We identified one that is likely to yield the door password that the strike team needs. You can find the contents below. Like, I don't know how to copy and paste this. That's my problem. How do I insert this into the thing? Otherwise, that's what I would just do. Oh god. Like, can I open this up and I mean, this is just a PNG, so like, how do I insert the square? This is the thing that's getting to me. I don't know how I'm supposed to insert this. I think I actually do need to, like, copy and paste this, because the Omnicron unit, they're willing to provide analysis. 4 square? Do I just type in 4 square? I mean, okay, this is me. What the hell? Method. For. Is there? Can I just. Text square? I mean. Just a regular square, man. Just give me a regular square to copy and paste. This? White medium square? Is this gonna be too large? I gotta get creative with this because I do not know. Oh, also keywords and then that. Is that brackets? Okay. So this one's different. These are brackets. Oh. Brackets, brackets. So this is insanity to me. Where's my square? This one? Did I technically copy it? It's like one click thing. Is it? Clipboard's empty, so I'm gonna say not. Oh. Did I just do that and copy? Maybe? Sure, that looks about right. Okay. Can I don't know about the A, but Greek alphabet? Because this was, no wait, was it that symbol? Sort of not. In lowercase maybe? Oh, okay, hold on. No, I'm not seeing it. I see it. See, I don't know if it's gonna freak out if it's not the same. Right? Text, is this the mega symbol? What the hell do I do for like the... But then the one we're looking at has like a bit more of a space between... I don't know, I literally don't know how specific I need to get with this. That's the problem. Especially like, what, the A? I don't know how... I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to do this because I don't see any other option. I don't see an option, so I'm not, I just don't know. Now, whoa, that is massive. Can we maybe comment down on that? It's alternatives. Copy from that. Okay, here you go. That's a reasonable size. It's reasonable. Okay, now this one. The A. How? Writing? No, that's okay. That's specifically Roman numerals. I don't know. I don't know how to... This one I'm not sure. Upside down text, cursive text. This isn't quite cursive text. Again, I just do not know how specific they're going to be wanting this. So put a space. Oh, so I forgot. We need to put the code. just in case, like, I don't want to, like, insert it. I don't know. This could, like, not... HNNGHO. HNNGHO. Okay. How do I get this A into the thing? It's like, it's not just a regular A. It's a bit more specific than that. Text symbols. Absolute value, alpha. And like, is it just is there specific, like, if I just put insert A, is that going to work? I would hope so. I just really do not know. And details on target. After several mining messages from guard, we identified one that is like to yield the door password. Need a door password. I really do not know what the hell this wants from me, so we're just gonna have to. Whoa, I spelled password wrong. Yeah, sure, thanks. Okay. I'm hoping this A here is gonna suffice, despite the fact that, like, this one here is clearly something. It looks different. I don't know if they want to do it to emphasize it for whatever reason, but hopefully maybe that will work. The insanity of this one. And operation ID, insert officer's name, and target. Yeah, just the 4 square thing throws me off. I don't know. We're just gonna send it. Send it and hope for the best. Cause I don't know what else I can possibly do with that A there. Also, is there anything I can clean up? Because I feel like, I don't know, everything's okay. Oh. Address not found. No, did I spell the address wrong? omnicronrequest@gmail.com. Oh no. The address, it just does not. Oh, Omni. Did I spell it wrong? Oh yeah, I did. I did spell it wrong. Thank God. We can work with that. We can work with that. It's just without the N. Omicron. The annoying thing is the Google's one's like, do you mean this? Which means other people probably have typed it up. Can I just forward it? No. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Maybe I just need to copy and paste this entire thing. Because I can see this going wrong. So oh, so hold on, let me just do this first. Omicron. Okay, and what was the whole thing again? Oh, you mission report insert date. Okay. Wait, mission report, mission request. June 7th, 2025. Okay. Is everything okay now? Omicron. Request gmail.com. OU mission request. Okay. I'm going to veer out from this. I don't want to delete that just in case. I'm just curious. Will I get a hit? Cipher. 4-square cipher? Okay. Well, I don't know if I need to go through that entire thing of trying to figure out how to write the text, but whatever. What is this? Your request has been received and completed by our team. We obtained the following analysis from our processing units. Okay. So that would be the 4-square thing. The 4-square cipher uses 4 5x5 matrices. 5x5. Okay, that matches. Wait. What was I reading from? You may wish to use decode again. Each of the 5x5 matrices contains a letter of the alphabet, usually omitting Q. Okay. Let's just get rid of these text things here. It was invented, blah, 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 using 4 squares. The 4-square cipher uses 4 5x5 matrices arranged in a square. Each of the 5x5 matrices contains the letters of the alphabet, usually omitting Q or putting both I and J in the same location to reduce the alphabet to fit. In general, the upper left and lower right matrices are the plain text squares, and each contain the standard alphabet. The upper right and lower left squares are the ciphertext squares. Upper right, lower left are the ciphertext squares and contains a mixed alphabet sequence. Okay. I see that here. Where's the... Oh my god, Okay, so... To generate the cipher square text squares, one would first fill in the space in the matrix with the letter of a keyword or phrase. So the alpha omega. Okay. Oh. Our ciphertext and contains a mixed... Wait, hold on. I got lost. In the upper left and lower right matrices are the plain text. It contains standard mixed alphabet sequence. To generate the ciphertext squares, one would first fill in the space in the matrix with the letters of a keyword or phrase, then fill the remaining spaces with the rest of letters in the alphabet in order omitting Q. The key can be written down to the top rows of the table from left to right or some other pattern, such as spiraling. Okay, here's the example. Keyword example. Oh, and it gets rid of... Okay. An example here are the 4 example and keyword. The plain matrices are in the lowercase and the ciphertext matrices are in the caps to make this example. Okay. To encrypt a message, one would follow these steps. Split the payload message into digraphs. Hello world becomes hello world. Find the first letter in the digraph in the upper. So H. Find the second letter in the digraph in the lower right. E. The first letter of the encrypted digraph is in the same row as the first plain text in the same column. So F, the second letter, is in the column, okay, in the lower left column. Using the 4 square example given above, we can encrypt the following plain text. So, help me Obi-Wan Kenobi. So, okay. Here is the 4 square written out again, but blanking all the values. Okay. So, this was the 4 square thing that we've got. Alpha, okay, and then because A is already in alpha, it's not gonna show up in the B. So our code is H N N G H O. We split that up, HN and then NG and HO. So I'm assuming I'm using it to like change it into, I'm not going reverse, am I? I mean, we could see either way. I mean, if it was H, I mean, we'll see. So I get, for this one I get E, N on down here is L, N is M, G is C, H again, which is E, and then the O, which is, sorry, O here, which is N. Now if it's the reverse, am I supposed to decrypt it from that? Then H becomes D. My brain's already confused because I'm reversing it. H becomes D, N becomes O. Let's see, N is O, C is G, H is D, and then O is A, which I get do. Okay. And assuming that I am understanding how to do this right. I mean, I could not be understanding how to do this right. No, I didn't understand how to do it right. Okay. What? What did I get wrong? This is the code. Unless I did something wrong with my deciphering, with the second one particularly. I did type this right? HN NG HO. Okay. So looking at this again, you know, I think this is the first time I ever used the Wikipedia article as like learning about how this is supposed to work. Because yeah, so if we're going from the payload message to, we would use the plain text, and then the capitalization one would be the keyword thing. So I'm thinking because the code is capitalized here, I was just wondering if I accidentally, when I was doing the reverse, I got it wrong by accident. Because HN D no, okay, I get do HN NG get O. And then G on this side is a D. Oh, it's a D. I put OG by accident. It's a D. This is a G. No, wait, H. H becomes a D. And then the O becomes an A. Oh, wait, so do, od, da? I feel like I keep screwing up the whole deciphering thing. Okay, HN, H, the N over here is an O, so I get do. Next of the code word, making sure NG, so N here becomes an O, and the G here becomes a D. And then HO, H becomes a D, and then O over here is an A. Okay, and so when I try to HN, E, H, L, NG, M, the G over here is a C, H, get an E, and then an O, again N. What am I doing wrong then? Get the door code. Okay. D-O-O-D, da. Is there something more to this? Daily door code, method Foursquare. Code is HNNGHO. I tried like reverse of encoding this, using this as the plain text, and then using the keyword way back to the plain text. But unless I'm getting something wrong or this is incorrect, I'm assuming they don't have. I don't know. Do they have multiple pass? Do they have multiple things for that? I hope not. Is there something particular that I'm missing here? Because I'm pretty sure I did this correctly the way this was saying how to do it. Unless there's more to this. Huh. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Because I don't know, I don't see anything else. Foursquare cipher, keyword, alpha, omega, alpha, ABCD, omega. But do I have to look this up, unfortunately? Am I just getting like, I could very well just be getting something wrong. HNNGHO. Okay. if I do it this way, H becomes an E, and then the N becomes an L. I don't know how many times it can, like, the N becomes an M, and the G becomes a C. H becomes an E, okay, and then the O becomes an N. But if I do the reverse way, then the H becomes a D. There's no other H here. And then the N becomes an O. N O G D, and then the H D, and then the O becomes an A. So, like, okay, I think I have to look this up because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. First curse cipher by decode? What's this? Oh, why does that bring me up? Yes, thank you. Okay. We'll use this. Okay, so the top right. So this is where I need to put the alpha. Okay, does it change it for me then? Alpha, and they X'd out Q, it looks like, in this one. Oh no, I changed the wrong one, my bad. Ah. Okay, they got rid of Q. This is highly L. What? How do I... Alpha minus Q. Interesting that they use... Their default is choosing J. Does that match with... Not really. What they've got written down here is completely different from what I've got over here. The E, F, G. Like, why would J be at the end there? I don't get it. I don't understand. Oh, maybe that's how I'm supposed to do it. Omega minus Q. So maybe this one, it's like alpha minus the Q. Okay. Everything else is normal. So HN, NG, HO. Assuming this is all correct, top right, Okay. Wow, what am I doing wrong then? With the whole thing I was doing. First letter is E. The thing is, I was like... Am I encoding or am I decoding? I'm just curious about this one because this gives such a different result from what I did with this here. Like, how did this become a C? Because when I tried to decipher this, going by this was the decrypting it. Did I spell alpha wrong? ALPH. How is this a C? In what way this becomes a C? I don't know. I mean, I was trying to just do it by this. Top left, that's the plain text. Top right is the whole alpha blah 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 thing. Oh, here we go. Sorry, bottom one should be, here we go. Bottom one should be the omega, my bad. Okay. Clear. Omega minus Q. And then this one's just ABC minus Q. Okay. So we got Enid from HN. So what was I... HN... Was I just reading this wrong? H-E... N... I get an L here, though. That's the weird part. But they get an N. Huh? Because we're going from this to this and this to this. So H becomes E. I got that before. And then the N here becomes an L. But this one becomes an N. So what am I doing? How did that happen? The N is here. Is it just different altogether from what the grid they show here? No, it's not different. So I just got it wrong? Wait, okay, no, hold on. I'm getting confused now. No, wait, sorry. I'm looking at my original thing. I got an L. Because we go from HN, because an L. Polygrammic cipher. I just feel like it's weird because if I got this, I should technically be able to figure out the code, right? But Why do I get, when I try to do it manually, how come I get an L, but then in this thing it shows an N? H, E, N becomes an, I get an L, but for them it becomes an N. So bottom right, N becomes an L instead. Wait, no. But I'm supposed to get an N. So how do I... What is going on? Do they have is there a different system to this one? The Foursquare... Is the Wikipedia one just different from what I was seeing the explanation of? Grid 1, Grid 2, Grid 3... Okay, split the message. We did that. HN. For each diagram, so Beatles, B is positioned row 2, column 1. Oh wait, with this one, then all of it's encoded. Huh? Oh, none of them have... This one, for some reason, none of them have a plain text. Okay. So B, row 2, column 1. So in grid 1, which is what we did for that. In grid 1, E is positioned... What? Okay, BE. Oh, they're showing... Okay, grid 1 and then grid 4. The extension of their rows and columns in grid 2 lead to intersections. The extension of the rows and columns in grid 2 and 3 leads to two intersections. H is this just completely different from the Wikipedia one? Or was I reading the Wikipedia one wrong? The first letter of the encrypted digraph is in the same row as the first. And therefore, hold on. Okay, hold on. Find the first letter in digraph in the upper left. Okay, H. Find the second letter in the lower left, E. The first letter of the encrypted digraph is in the same row as the first plain text and the same column. Oh, that's what I was... Oh, wait, so I was doing it wrong. For some reason, I was thinking it was like... I don't know why. Okay, so I just read it wrong for some reason. For some reason, it was like H and then the side C, but really it's the positioning of these two. So H becomes F because it's the cross between H and E. And then this one becomes Y because it's the cross between H and E. Okay. That's what I was doing wrong. For some reason... Why did I read the F as in being over here like the C? Okay, that was weird. Okay, so the way I was actually supposed to do it, we had an H here and then N here. Or sorry, I'm going reverse because, am I decrypting it? It was H and N. I'm decrypting. So H and N, so that becomes E. And then NH, so H, okay. E-N. I know the thing, I already got the answer, but I want to actually, like, physically do it. How was Manly supposed to do it? The way I wasn't understanding. Okay, and then N, G. So N. And then over here we have the G and the N, which is the E. Yes? Okay. And then the H and then the O. So we have an H, O, A, and then D. Now that just matches up with, go all the way up. Enid? Okay. So I just read the Wikipedia part wrong. I don't know how that happened. Or maybe it's just all those letters and the bold and stuff was very much throwing me off. Oh, have caps locks on. Okay. Well, dear God, we're gonna end things here. And next week, it's going to be... Well, it's going to have to be the last set, I think, next week. Because I have to... parents are going to be visiting, so it's going to be at least, what, 2 weeks or so? I think I will not be able to do any sort of recording or live streaming. Unless they're gone. But, again, it's not like... probably won't take that chance. That's not a guarantee. So... yeah, next week will be the last of the Black Watchmen Season 2. And I will have to finish this no matter what. Where apparently the difficulty... This one's veteran, this one's hero. Access the agent map and infiltrate the Sigil R&D facility. Oh boy. Listen, as long as you don't require me to do some complex calculations like I'm remembering in Season 1... which I think it even has my dad, who's a mechanical designer, to try to explain it to me. He's like, nope, still didn't get it. Either way, prepare for hell. Thanks, Windwalker. Thank you. That's just, I felt like it would be like that, but thank you for the confirmation. Either way, until next time, guys, thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. And thank you for simply clicking on this video. Thank you for being in the chat and participating. Until next time, guys. See ya. Agent Chiak out.